The Mellow Vibe Show with DJ Jammy. News, interviews, and the best in reggae music from Jamaica and around the world.
And I remember saying, why we can't unite and treat each other right. Oh, peace and the end. Makes no sense. Nothing's wrong with the world. It's only the people. No one being good, man being evil. What's wrong with the world? It's only the people.
Zion is massive. Ras Myrhdak, only the people.
The world is only the people. No one being good, man is so evil. What's wrong with the world? It's only the people.
Aye, John, what serious lyrics them there? No, nothing wrong with the world. It's only the people.
Sun on the moon at war, Mother Earth and water war. Humans fortunate to smoke a cigar. Why they can't unite? Nature's forces work together. So why we killing each other? Get rid of jealousy here, my lovers. There you go. What's wrong with the world?
Yes, Zion is massive. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Ras Myrhdak could be right here.
Nothing wrong with the world. We never stop. We find this story. One photo. And if you don't like Rasta people, you don't come back to the village. Okay? Yeah! Warrior no afraid of nobody. This Rasta then is a tragedy. Boy come and pose with fist one fight. Must you want to kill now? After we no afraid of nobody. Gangsters don't take no apology. Boy come and pose with fist one fight. Must you want to kill now? One of them, place a style bust and I eat a bad of them. So did bad already, them a fee bad again now. They tell me say them mad, them better mad again now. They tell me say them tough, them better tough again now. They tell me say them bust, them better bust again now. They tell me say them mad, no them don't hot again now. They tell me them a lead, them can't lead again now. They tell me say them I tell them don't fight again. And who are right for them tell them start right again. King Shango, King Aride, you know that a lot of them. Them a worry about style, Rasta, but lot of them now watch them, chat of them. Warrior no afraid of nobody. This Rasta then is a tragedy. Boy come and pose with this one fight. Must you want to kill night? After we no afraid of nobody. Gangsters don't take no apology. Boy come and pose with this one fight. Must you want to kill night? When the man compromise, can't retire. And Ras Myrhdak the Black Warrior. Anyone who saw me? Welcome the Prince of Fire. Prince of Fire. You ever seen Sapphire? Fire. Anyway, me bring a fire. Bring a fire. I feel the king of fire. Can't retire. Ras Myrhdak the Prince of Fire. Prince of Fire. Tell them ever since a fire. Since a fire. Everywhere me bring a fire. Sing a fire. I feel the king of fire. Can't retire. The one your name. Catch me fire. Catch me fire. Wicked of people. Catch me fire. Catch me fire. Room going down. Catch me fire. Catch me fire. Rise the youths them from the slum. Tell them put on the dirty thinking gun. Catch me fire, devil let's us sing. Catch me fire, put down what them a think.
Yes, Rasta.
Yes, blessings. Man called Ras Myrhdak in the house. Big respect every time, King.
Yes, sir. Rastafari is the reigns and rule, you know?
Yeah, man.
You know, you'll walk side, Emmanuel I. Mother time, which is the Kai. The whole fifth order and the fifth element of the earth and the righteousness is there. Done.
Yes, much respect. You know, first I want to say, you know, really appreciate being here on such short notice, and you know, they are ready for the Zionist Massive and things. Just before we kind of roll off into things, just tell the Massive who is Ras Myrhdak.
Ras Myrhdak is a messenger, a spiritual warrior who brings forth the message to all nations on this journey. You know, I share my life with you also through music, you know, and also teaches people to more appreciate the spiritual being, you know, because most people deal with the physical, you know. You know, so my music is like a therapy, you know. You take your stages and places.
Yes. Yeah, man. So, you know, talking about Ras Myrhdak and his music. You know, what was it that got, first of all, how long has Ras Myrhdak been on the musical scene on a professional level?
Yeah, I'm in the music 24 years now, doing it professionally 15 years.
Yes, 24 years professionally, 15 years. Now, you know, a lot of people have different reasons why everybody, I think, love music, right? Where everyone have a different reason why, for professional artists, why they get into music or take music to the professional level. What was it that inspired you, or what was it that make you know, say, boy, as a man, this is what I want to do. I want to do music.
First of all, I grew up singing bass and alto from my mama in church. My mama is a gospel singer. So she's always singing around me, and I always love to sing and carry harmony. So therefore, I know that I have a musical talent. Because all my family have this sickness. Everybody can sing. All my brothers and sisters, my mommy and daddy, everybody can sing.
Yeah.
So we don't call it a blessing, we call it a sickness. Everyone can sing. So it's basically when I was going to school, by competing with my little friends on the corner,
Yeah.
I always dominant, and there's nothing that don't no matter how you beat Murdoch, he's always coming, and we used to fascinate with my guy at the time, So we all, no matter how many times we blow up Murdoch was like, you got me today, but I'll be back tomorrow. So with that determination and strength, then I becomes dominant. But I was living in Senton at the time, and Senton, there was no popular studio around.
Sure.
So I know that I had to go to Kingston for the necessary exposure I needed.
Yeah.
So why at that time I wasn't thinking Rasta, I was thinking I want to be in this music to drive a lot of hot cars and have a lot of money, have a lot of nice girls. But me didn't know that Rastafari have a plan for me,
True.
Didn't know my spiritual side either, even though I grew up in church, didn't discover that until met some friends in Kingston, and we start reasoning about Rastafari every day. We start choose which way we want to go now, whether Christian, Rasta, me I say gunman, gangster, me I say drugs man. A lot of options was there in front of us,
Yeah.
and then we start study the world, like we start study history and everybody, Napoleon, the Pope, the Queen, everybody, and we find ourselves right a Rastafari.
Sure,
So we
true.
decided to do Rastafari, not in music yet. I took a break from music. Now I wasn't doing professional, At that time I used to run around some stage show and sing some songs and sing dub plates. But take myself out of music and out of the city and up in the hills of Coopersville, that's St. Andrew.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Michael Williams and Gary Marsh, and Rickman. We start study Rastafari to the T. Then me find the Rastafari find me and me find Rastafari and become spiritual, and music have more meaning now. And life have more meaning. And I sit through the prophecy system, I start carry the burden of the world on my shoulder. So my sister, I'm a messenger. Back in those days, messenger used to walk and preach and teach. Now we just stay one place and sing the message and give thanks to the world for the medium and of the internet and everything. We just stay one place, sing the message and send it out to the four corners of the world. And it will hit hearts. I don't want to hit charts, I want to hit hearts, and change, make a difference in somebody's life. So I just find the real meaning of music now, and my purpose for doing music is to really heal people spiritually with my music and to spread the truth, the other half that has been hidden. Yeah, man. So Ras Myrhdak is a spiritual warrior, a messenger, Abja.
Yeah, man. So talking about that, you say first when you want to get into music, you want to get into it for the car and the girls and the glamour and glitter and all that, right? But then you find Rastafari. Now, when you go out there's so many things. When you look out in the world, there's so many things out there. Was it like any one specific thing or a series of things that happened that kind of get you to that point of a more serious thinking, of a more conscious thought process to really take the route that you have taken?
Yeah, most all my gangster business, So And as a country youth left from St. Anne got Kingston, you know. But you know me a Marcus long time, because you know Marcus really self-reliant, and you know Marcus smart, and I St. Anne we born likewise, Marcus, Bob Marley, Bernie Spears. So I always have that unconditional love at heart, and my mother did not teach me to fear the Almighty. So I already have the home training, and the way me upbring, to be humble and to be kind. You know, so it was the goodness was naturally in my heart.
True.
Just to put in music, it wasn't hard. But when we see my virgin them dead now, but one time when we used to think the gangsters was immortal, you know, for them powerful, and we believe in them as a youth growing up. But when we see them dead and a gunshot and dead now, you know, it didn't wake up us more. So most of my friends, them dead. My last friend is Gary, was to call him Kappa. You know, him dead from bullet, so that even made me hold strong more stronger for Rastafari, and what says righteousness govern the earth and the good over evil, and no gun and no bullet can't fight my way, because I no mix up that drugs, gun, or I no get trouble. A Rastafari works me I do.
Yeah.
So I say no good work, so goodness must come to me. It's like you're bouncing a sponge ball on the wall. If you take time bounce it, that's the reflection you get to lick it hard, it could have blind you.
Yeah.
Says reaction. He says it's a life is a circle and every action is a reaction. So I just live Rastafari and praise Rastafari and preach Rastafari, teach Rastafari, and always dear and make sure, say the future generation can't say, no, here. You know, always make myself a choice, a product. So anyone can pick. I choose to listen to Ras Myrhdak and buy my album. You know what I say?
Yeah.
So I prepare myself and make myself ready to work for the Most High. So use me, Almighty Jah, use me. You know, to the four corners of the earth, I will sing righteousness and spread your words and truth.
Yes. Talking earlier, you mentioned Marcus Garvey and this leading up, because as I go along, I'm going to play the music so the massive can hear it and stuff like that, you know. I want to give big respect to some people coming in. Empress Carter, big up yourself every time. You don't know. Malika Sister, Mama Roots from out of Cardiff, big up yourself, you know.
Tell them say first king say bless up to man.
Yeah, man.
Ras Myrhdak, man, you know, we're growing now, you know.
Yes.
First king.
The first
you know?
king, Ras Myrhdak, you don't know. No, Ras Myrhdak, you talk about Marcus Garvey. Now, as a person, before I play the next tune, I just want to ask you this. What influence have Marcus Garvey have on you personally? How has Marcus Garvey influenced you?
All influence, because, you know, no people doesn't know about Marcus Garvey, you know?
Yeah.
But Marcus is the greatest black man ever trod earth. You understand? Now, people don't know, say Malcolm X, Mandela, Martin Luther King. The whole of them are Marcus scholar. It's Marcus regime, everybody come follow. And Marcus set it to black people on the earth. Now, I'm not racist, and I'm not doing segregation, but Marcus Garvey is the first to open up a published company, paper, Negro paper. He was the first to have our own shipping company in those days, where only way you see black man on ship is in the coal pit, showing coal for the ship road. Marcus Garvey is the first man to open a rubber company. Goodyear tire for Marcus Garvey. And when them dip him, them take all that and build Ferrelli. So there's so much things. So the Black Prophet is my great granddad, and he have a lot, every influence, every string in me a Marcus. The people them even call I Marcus, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and I think they overlook my prophet too much. You know, so me have to carry him on my shoulder now. You know what I say? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And talking about that, the next tune that we're about to play, a tune called Marcus Garvey.
Tribute to Marcus Garvey, coming from Ras Myrhdak, the first king. You know, I always want to sing a song about Marcus Garvey, but I didn't just want to sing a song. You know, so with all my physical and spiritual research, this is what I came up with, and I hope the world will enjoy it, you know?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop that for the massive. So here we go. Marcus
Garvey. Turn up the sting! Turn up the sting! Blazing!
God said Tobia, Hebrew, El Shaddai, Eli, Arabic, Yahshua, Yahweh. All names. Most High, Emmanuel, I, King Selassie. Most High, Marcus, I walk to them. Black reference. Rise up, all patriarch, you know. Under the banner, Marcus Garvey. In 100 years, the prophet shall appear. Who the work, who know here. Hold them, Marcus Garvey. Tell them about a billion, Marcus Garvey. White, black, and Indian, Marcus Garvey. Garvey children of men get caught up not in Lucifer doctrine. Two devil at war all the time. How if you hold the eyes of evil? But who is the first deported? How won the first rubber company? How tell us to look to these for the coming of the black king? Hold them the granddad that Gavi. Rise up all patriot, you know. Under the banner Marcus Garvey. In 100 years the prophet shall appear. Who the work who new year? Hold them Marcus Garvey. Tell them about a billion Marcus Garvey. White, black and Indian Marcus Garvey. Gavin at the force, Gavin at the army. Go. Mandela, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the whole of them are Marcus Kala. Marcus Garvey teach all race to defend the rights. And every pill, people give your fist swallow. Who first have the published company to represent the black race? So all voices can be heard. Everyone can hold their rightful space. The one on the rise up all patriot, you know. Under the banner Marcus Garvey. In 100 years the prophet shall appear. Who the work who new year? Hold them Marcus Garvey. Tell them about a billion Marcus Garvey. White, black and Indian Marcus Garvey. Gavin at the force, Gavin at the army. Go. Children, prepare thyself for thy future. Forget not thy past, no. Emperor Selassie and Gavi build them high school and now them up a top foreigner Gavi class. Anyone without his roots and a mission fail before they start the journey. But I want to rule the whole world with mythology. Rasta the rat truth, this is no mystery. Rise up all patriot, you know. Under the banner Marcus Garvey. In 100 years the prophet shall appear.
Marcus Garvey, yes.
Garvey. All them granddad and Garvey.
Yeah, man, I tell you, Zion is massive, the People's Choice Radio massive. You just tune in, you tune to DJ Jammy, live with a man called Ras Myrhdak. Alright.
AKA the first king.
The first king. Irie King, hear this now. Earlier, right? I play a tune coming from you called Prince of Fire.
Yeah.
So,
that was the title of my album in 2007.
Okay, so in 2007 you do an album called Prince of Fire.
Prince of Fire.
I know, you know, we have listeners from all over the world, you know, UK, US, Jamaica, from South America, from Europe, you name it, you know, there are folks listening in right now.
Yeah.
And when you talk about fire, right, like a lot of times you hear the term bonfire against this and bonfire against that. And I think sometimes a lot of people may misinterpret what that means. So what I like for you for this is when number one, Prince of Fire, or when you say burn fire against something and all that, let the massive know exactly what that means.
Oh, Prince of Fire, the idea was from, at that time I was, you know me, at David House, before me say KON, I mean Kings of the North Coast. I leave Kingston now, I live in Senat. So, then Cape Town and Munga used to rip all the shows in 06, 07.
Yes.
You know, so it was Shanga the Killer. So, must be the Prince of Fire. So that's where that name come from. But explain the fire to the people. Fire is when you burn fire in music, that's the spiritual fire to purify the soul. You know, we burn around. There's no barrier, there's no limit. We burn up everything when not clean. Everything we're wrong, I don't afraid of no name. You understand? Anybody we're wrong under the sun I get burned. That means physically nothing against nobody. We're just doing the job. It's good or evil balance the earth, and it's negative and positive. Bring forth light. True. So we have to do work. We have to say, burn evil. We have to burn Babylon. We have to burn up everything we're wrong. You understand me? I say, burn Mr. Gun Mouth, burn Pussy Belly, burn everything when wrong, burn everything wrong, burn everything when clean. That's Rastafari work. You understand? Because if the policeman say the Rasta man do something wrong, hear the policeman say to the Rasta. Come and say, Rasta, and you want to do that, you know why? him not expect Rasta to do that. Thanks to Rastafari as God Almighty for earth. Not only police, anybody see no ban on the locks do nothing, must say, Rasta really you do that, you know why them say that? Because them say Rastafari as God Almighty. So they expect us, then people see us as the perfectionists of the faith. You know what I say?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah,
so
man.
the fire does for the purification of the soul, called under the physical fire, the spiritual fire. You understand? The word was God and the word still is God, that's what they must say. The word was the most high and the word still is the most high. Yes, so life and death in the word, CMS, so you use you have to know how you use the word. Like some artists I use the word like them are work with some death, you know, them are work for funeral and earth, or them are work for Baphomet. You see me I say? So we are work for Haile Selassie, from the root of King David means so we are work for the Almighty.
Yeah.
You must have a burn fire for me to get clean or get burned up, but I mean physically. You have to just know so correct, you have to love when you burn you and speak the truth. You have to say true in a rasta. Me I try work for my ways, me I change my crooked ways. You see me?
Yes, yes, yes. Much
The
blessings.
fire I know nobody vex about, you see?
Yes. Much respect to the explanation, and you know, Mark's a question that because sometimes it's a lot of things may be misinterpreted by
True,
someone who don't fully understand when a man say bonfire. May I bonfire against something, or may I burn out this and all of that, and you know,
Purification, you know?
yeah, purification, and you know,
The spiritual purification, because the word and a literal fire, the word not go light your fire.
True,
You see? But at least you connect in your memory and your heart and your thought and your shake and say, you know, we need to stop with that. So you don't have to be ignorant, you know, just hold yourself. You know, be self-governed, you know, just go home and think about it and say, you know, say I change my ways. Yeah, because we are born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Because once you're born in a Babylon, from your birth, Babylon a teacher, because they show you cartoons, they show you movies, they show you things for you to fascinate about. They show you things that for you to dream, to grow up, to be like. They give you idols. You understand me I say? Yes. So we're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. So if Rastafari now burn fire, the people stop and look and say, what am I saying? That wrong? You know me I say, are we have to wait the world to the four corners of the earth? Are we have to save the world? The most have to save the world in this time through word. Time say there's no word in no language, no form, go to the tabernacle of the sun, what is not heard. So Rastafari have to be doing this work. From that time until this time, Rastafari is still the same. When the hunger dropped them and need bread and the priest passed, because the hunger too dirty, and the pastor passed, and the good Samaritan come out for the donkey and give him water to drink and give him a piece of bread. So from that time until this time is Rastafari. You see?
Yeah.
So I know who I am. You know, and nobody, and my music, I never hear nobody say they be offended by my music. Because I burn my fire different. I burn my fire with explanation. You know?
True. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Much respect to that. All right, going along, you know, and you know, for those who have never heard of Ras Myrhdak, or you may have heard music, because you know, sometimes you hear music a whole heap of time and you don't even know who the artist is. You know, you hear it coming from somebody that drive down the road and it's coming from their car, or you in a club, or it could be even on the radio. Sometimes you may not know who it is. So what I do is just kind of drop little things so the massive can know more about Ras Myrhdak, and as we go through, we'll learn more about that guy as a person and also as a musician. So
yeah, and I'm a very simple person too. Very simple.
Yes.
You know, the simplest part that I can think of, like the leaf, like the grass will grow, I mean that. Simple. I'm just serving my purpose.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna drop a tune here called All Over You. Just before I drop it, tell the massive a little bit about All Over You.
At that time, in a blazer time, you know, like, you know, that song was built from school.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sing those song from girls in school. So when my boss with blazer now, all I'm in class with them, I say, one, two song, one, two song. You know, put out the song, so that because it's a Rastafari now, you left it out. So that song was built for, you know, that my school girlfriends, them. All the girls, them, used to follow Ras Myrhdak. And still I follow Myrhdak, you know?
Yeah.
That was for them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna drop All Over You coming from Ras Myrhdak, you know? And, you know, some new people come in. 7 Dread, I see you right there. Big respect every time, King. You know, and I know some people under the name Anan 4552, Anan 0713. And
Bless up the whole of them. That's the first king said blessings, you see?
yes, man, blessings coming from First King. You know?
Marcus Garvey placed me there and I am born and them there. Tomorrow Dada birthday, so the full sentence blessing them I get. You see it?
Yes.
Kings of the North Coast, KON, to the globe.
Yeah, man. But you know, sometimes still not things happen for a reason, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, man. It's like we have to look at life sometimes as there's nothing that's really a disappointment.
Well, all things are appointed now.
Yeah, you know. So here we go now. Ras Myrhdak, all over you.
Myrhdak. You know, sing with song. After me, I go to school, me I sing that song for the girls, them, you know. What do you them no call me and say, hey, Ras Myrhdak. You know, sing with song. Rasta say fi muggle, bet she know say you no daggle. They tight no wear no now waggle. Tell her say you ready. If I'm muggling, tell her you steady. You no serves, bet she know say you no steady. Now on your name, cushy. Tell her say no speak, her career it no good out the street. Nothing good nobody now say, but them know say she cheap. Tell her no compete. Now on your name, all over you, Armando's all over you. Two Armand asleep, oh she a ball over you, pretty girl them. All over you, in love him fall over you. I know your fault, she be warm a ball. Now on your name, all over you, Armando's all over you. Two Armand asleep, oh she a ball over you, pretty girl them. All over you, in love him fall over you. I know your fault, she be warm a ball. Make sure you say you know, tie him. Tell him the truth, you know lie him. Tell him go home, be a ball and crying. Just to she know, she know good, she use her money and buy him. Same time sign back, she know say you know. Take him, party you go out there, you met him. Allow in your heart, you know let him. Tell him say come out of your life. That a stress him. Into corporate and sweating. That one your name. All over you, Armando's all over you. Two Armand asleep, oh she a ball over you, pretty girl then. All over you, in love him fall over you. I know your fault, she be warm a ball. That one your name. All over you, Armando's all over you. Two Armand asleep, oh she a ball over you, pretty girl then.
All over you. Yes. Big tune.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, a big tune, a big people put out that tune, a big tune, man.
Yes.
All the slime rhythm.
Yeah. No,
you know, so at least, you know, my little fans of our school not feel disappointed, you know?
yeah, man. No, Ras Myrhdak.
So you know, I'm still correct it though.
Yes.
I mean, I solve a situation. I say, the kid was a party, you make him alone in the yard, you know, let him.
Yeah.
You understand? Him a play a fool himself. You understand? Hey, so I always make sure I have the message in there, you know.
Yeah. It's like you don't leave out the message, you know. No,
you can't leave.
No, as you know, you go over it a little bit, but in your music and stuff like that, listen to your music, I can hear maturity in it, you know, where...
Yeah, man, first king. No, that one they just play a Myrhdak, you know, not in Prince of Fire, you know. You understand? That one a Myrhdak, that one a Myrhdak, you know.
Yeah.
So that one a Ras Myrhdak, still go to Prince of Fire, higher level, now me the first king. So them new tune, your sister me are looking at the art of the sun, me at the art of the world, you know. My mother earth, me stand up beside, you know.
Yeah, man. So tell the massive how you'd say you have matured as an artist.
Life itself teaches me. You know, as I said, there's nothing on the earth called mistake. There's nothing in mistake, people. I teach life, I teach you things. So it's like Mama tells us, don't put your finger in the flame, it will burn you. But you have to push your finger in the flame. If you know, so yes, it burn for true. Because you want to conceal your own truth.
Yeah.
So, I say, Mama is perfect. But Rastafari teaches us, so, about me too, me fall long, me learn, me get up, me go on again. And I say, me build a mountain, then kick it down, me start from scratch again. You know what I say?
True. You never give up.
Never.
You know?
So when me there now, I think, we never stop learning. Our music has no limit, so I never stop learning. But as you say, you hear the maturity. Well, truly, I'm more mature because I see life from a different aspect. And, you know, big man now, me I see life on a different level. You know, me I see what Mama used to say. Like Mama used to say, where you there, you know, come off the road yet, and me can't sleep till you come home. Me I say, oh, Mama, me no go on in bed. Me no, alright, man. Now me have kids out the way, me have fret now if him come from school, come and nothing happen to him.
Yeah,
you know,
real, yeah.
You find out there's a different meditation and it's a maturity level for sure. Because Mama used to worry about me, now me I worry about my kid.
Yeah.
You dig what me I say? Yeah. You turn up the stain.
Yes, for real. Now, talking about, you know, tell us about some of the works that you've done, because, you know, you've been in the music business professionally 15 years, you know?
I don't remember the exact year, it was 1994 or 5. To my first recording, but I was also helped by an artist. Cutty Ranks was the first to bring me Big Ship Studio, Freddie McGregor Studio to record my first hit. You know, and Cutty Ranks was the one who took me to Bobby Digital, all the big producers, King Jammies, and all the big producers. Great Sleeve was the first company to put out my first 2 songs, Ras Myrhdak and Hot Boy, produced by Chocolate, Cutty Ranks, CMK. And my first hit, my biggest hit, I produced it myself. And the biggest song is Blazer. Hit song for in the outfit in 205.
Yeah.
Stone of Rock. I mean the biggest song for that, not Babylon for sure. So if you look a big rhythm like that, me don't kill everybody and I may get the biggest song for it. You must know, say, you know, there must be something, you know. I was already and I'm born from Senton where the legends them come from, Marcus, Bob Marley, you know. Bernie's, so more legends there. So I have 2 albums out now. One called Prince of Fire, one now that's out now called All Nations, and I have a 4th thing this year also called First King by Humble Cam. That's the Marcus Garvey is of that one. I'll have a new one there. So I travel, I tour the US. First was back by Sly and Robbie. I was very fortunate to do a West tour back by Sly and Robbie. Respect to Sly and Robbie anywhere in the world under there. Cape Town was one of the men who give I a lot of strength to. Because when we go beside Cape Town, big up Mixing Finger will produce my biggest song. First biggest song, me and George Nooks on the Foundation Rhythm. One of the most remember song there. Tribute to Dennis Stone. I got to get myself together. When I say repatriate to no man from cry. You know, Mixing Finger, the first put out after Cutty Ranks, Mixing Finger was the one to put out 2 of my songs, a song from the Alibaba name, For You. Finger is the one who take me to introduce me to Cape Town. So when I go to Cape Town, that's where me get the strength, you know. So that's where me get the hit song, you know, Blazer. And you know, me a part of the king, and the king will give me strength, you know, encouragement, full encouragement. So we got the whole day of the house. We got King Shango there in Europe where they know. Well, Ras Myrhdak, now let you know down. Give thanks to everything. So when we do right now, I do a lot of shows, you know.
Yes.
In and international, you know. The people them a feel me, so me I get bookings, you know. Like a real music, you know, my music them a touch hearts now, you know.
Yes.
You know, I touch charts, you know, but it a touch hearts, you know.
Yeah, I saw it for man.
And if it gets touch hearts, you know. So me alright with the heart then. Yeah, because the heart them not cost me. But the greatest gift of life is free, right?
True. The greatest
So for me I touch hearts, me alright. And that's how the Almighty dwell. So for me I sing to the Almighty, me I touch hearts. Love to the whole world. Me not see no color, me not see no race, me not see no face. Only thing me see is love to the whole world. Love me I share against one and all. Look how small my heart is. I'm a pave the whole globe right now with love. Me love everybody, every living thing that have breath. Praise Jah, Rastafari. Do not be staying upon them jobs up, no man. It's a new world. Jump upon them, no man. Brand new for the All Nations album. Do not be staying with DJ Jabbit.
Yes, it's a new world. All right. I'll drop that for the massive. Here we go. It's a new world coming from the man called Ras Myrhdak. And boy, may I tell Ras Myrhdak, feel the vibes in a car. Me just sit down, put in a DJ seat and look. Me not even have to ask you. There. Here we go. It's a new world.
In these days, we say reach the back of the Bible. We're living in Revelation times.
Take a look at the world and see what's going on. People dying everywhere. Humans full of contention. Turn on the TV and see what's happening in the Middle East. Instead of peace, they're increasing war. It's a new world, different generation. It's a new world, filled with confrontation. It's a new world, too much separation in this new world, where humans eating humans. When I look at those pretty cars pretty nice clothes, yeah. Cell phones on me, the modern human lifestyles. Pretty houses on the hills, lobster on the grill, liquor's chill. I don't see why it can't be. It's a new world, different generation. It's a new world, filled with confrontation. It's a new world, humans eating humans. It's a new world, different generation. Selassie says, where's no peace, always gonna be war. They don't read, they don't listen. It's like they don't care.
Yes, it's a new world.
Yeah, man, it's a new world, you know.
Yeah, man, we'll talk about that. But just before we do, right? Earlier you mentioned you said one of your biggest tune, Blazer, right?
Yeah.
And we just want to just hear a little bit of Blazer, yeah? And
Yes, I.
yeah, man, here we go. Zion is massive. You just tuning in tune to DJ Jammy, bringing you mellow vibes alongside the man called Ras Myrhdak. Here we go. With the sound called Blazer.
So, we say, Rasta keep the Sabbath day holy. Yes, every Saturday we hold the order. But from the other day, the warrior them say, Rasta, you don't know we party, see ya? Tonight me, check out my jacket, it's a blazer. Baby, let me put your telephone number in my razor. Real Rasta, you know I'm not a player. I'm for real, damn, I'm gonna call you what? Don't be scared cause I'm a Rasta. Still bring your chips of KFC and your lobster. But you know the fruits, the roots is for me. In case you need a bubble man, call me Rasta, say to man. Tell us how we set them good and when we bless woman. Tell us how we bless them good and when we look woman. Tell us how we look them good. So what you think the girl take out insurance for me? Love woman. Tell us how we love them good and we got no woman. Tell us how we bless them good and when we set woman. Tell us how we set them good. So what you think the girl take out insurance for me? Maka diamond, bring contractor Iman. Give me a sack of diamond, Shalom fi stop a Iman. Baby, you come already good and not a Iman. Pure natural local juice in a the back of Iman. Say she take long fi pop, easy she pop a Iman. Shoulda feel she vibrate on the top of Iman.
Yes, Manka Ras Myrhdak.
Well, every time you hear that song, because people wouldn't even comprehend. That song is I was putting cause I know I was using science, brain science, because dancehall is sex and fashion. That's what they said, right?
Yeah.
You know, cause simple. Cause all I see they do with dancehall is sing about sex and fashion, right? You dig what I say?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
So that's why I just deal with Blazer and then set to man. It still, you know. You know, so I balance it and it worked. You know, it worked naturally, like a science, because it is really fashion and sex. You know, dancehall thing there. Reggae is, you know, revolutionary. You know?
Yes.
And I grew up far away, you know. I grew up far away, you know. Yeah. But I always know that I'm held responsible for whatever I say.
True,
you know? Even though sometimes I go over a little bit, you know, it's still, most of it is balanced. Yeah. Because some artists tend to please the crowd, and on the professional side, as a product, Ras Myrhdak is a product. So therefore, sometimes, you know, we can commercialize the message too, which I'm doing of lately, and it's working. Commercialize the message, some of them can dance all. And then you sing the one drop them real same way for people who want to drive to the country and listen. But what about the young kids who refuse to come? You have to commercialize the plan, the nice beats, what them like, to bring them over here. So listen, you're growing up and at one point you want to change your life and be something in society. So don't mash up yourself. That's when the evolution comes, you can't change. Because you're ashamed of who you are, or you're trapped in something. You know what I say?
Yeah.
So anyway, the music I play, Rastafari will be there, Ras Myrhdak songs will be there. Yes, so I do. And this album is called All Nations. I do jazz, I blues, I do rock. You know, I touch a couple genres. And me and a pastor, I even have a combination on the album to call Temple. Me and a pastor named Pastor Ray, you know.
For real?
The Rasta and Pastor unite, you must know. You know what I'm saying?
So we are saying the full talents of the man called Ras Myrhdak. Now,
yeah, I wanna say full, you know, but yeah, get some of the talent of Ras Myrhdak.
A wide variety then, a wide variety we should have said, not true?
Yeah, wide variety. Thank you.
Yes.
Variety.
Yeah,
So I think why you clap it at the boardhouse blues for them, cause that one I know me deliver Westmoreland and I be a boardhouse and sit down there yet still I be a bad man so then down there shoot and I kill people and I make trouble. I live in a boardhouse, you know. You gotta rape people and kill people and then you gotta sleep in a boardhouse. You understand me I say?
Yeah.
So a man can just light it and I wake up fried. You know, so this was to wise them up, you know. So keep this at the boardhouse blues to me.
Yeah, man. All right, before I drop that, right? Just real quick. Now, you know, in everything we do, right? We have high moments and we have low moments, and they have moments where it's just like, you know, you just feel like right and like just high within yourself. And then you have moments where boy is like say, you know, we just wish things would go kind of different.
True.
Now, for you, Ras Myrhdak, I would like for you to give us one of your highest moments. I mean, I talk about in a musical career. What would you say was one of your highest moments in music? And also, what would you say was one of your most lowest moments in your musical journey?
Well, in music, me always high in music, and my highest moment is when I scored the number one hit later. You know? Yeah. Rocking 70,000, 100,000 people eating out of my hand. You know me, I say, that was nice. Point, you know, when we stand outside that cave to and sizzle the bean man, the whole of the big shot of them. You know? Yeah. And Mark, make the whole place erupt. You know me, I say? Yeah, that's my highest point, you know? To see that people really accept Myrhdak now. All the years I've been trying and doing it. No one at a point where the whole world is saying yes. So that song, I don't hear nobody say yet that song. Everybody loves that song. You know me, I say? Yeah. And that song is not only a musical hit, it's a physical hit because the style of the blazer jacket can never steal. Blazer will never stop wear. You know me, I say? You know me, I say? So all my tell bad mind say blazer ever hot. Worse if bad mind put it on in a sun hot. Blazer. Tell us if below Marcus Garvey pick them and we can go through, yeah, man. Full of too much work, you know. I will help too much youth. And I don't think I ever have a lowest moment because we're born with this warrior spirit, always prepared for my optimisms. Yeah. So if me becomes a billionaire, me didn't know say me I go become a billionaire. And if me bought me 200, I mean, no, say me have a drop because from a small and me put me to walk off. Me bought me 12 up and something and me drop and me get up and me walk again. Till me I walk and till me I run. You know? So there's no lowest moments, you know. There was always high moments. True. You know, and personally like teach us a lot. You know me I say like women teach me a lot. You know? It's like I never blessed with a woman like from school, you know. So during the career, you know, everybody love me, you know. So everybody say they love me, so I don't know who love me. And I always picking the wrong ones, you know. So that, you know, it don't get me down, but it's something that I sing a lot of songs about. Especially on this album, I have a song, Evil in a Right. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Mother Earth, bless Mother Earth, you know. You know, I learn a lot from Mother Earth and personally like, but not music. I don't have nothing low in music. Always high in music. So before I do music, me high anyway. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, so it's my personal life, you have little valleys and hills to climb. You know, but that's how you go.
Yeah, man. And the tune I want to drop, that was Boardhouse Blues, right?
Boardhouse Blues, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, man.
We'll drop it then and we'll come back and reason about it, because, John, you know, the massive year you call for Boardhouse.
Yeah, man, me can't reason about the whole of them, you know. The whole of them are a poem, them, you know. I don't write poem, you know. The whole of them are real life, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man, don't understand.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm going to drop it and then we'll come back, because they must say, boy, DJ Jammy, I take long to play the tune. Look how long he marks for Boardhouse Blues.
I know them can't tell what we go on. Kick it.
Yeah, man, here we go.
I'm tired of seeing the same stories. People dying just because of bad company.
Ras Myrhdak telling about the Bordeaux blues.
Shelly about it.
Yeah, it's like a movie, repeating the same scene. What's up with human beings?
I don't know what's wrong with these nowadays youths. Young man, behave yourself. Don't you be a devil's recruit. Don't act like you're tough. Your little touch ranch remove. Rasta man, I tell you the truth. When you live in borders, no walk and look nowhere when you live in a borders. Watch why you are bar when you live in a borders. No walk on this no man when you live in a borders. What's up on piece of capsule? War burning down the road, you live just up the street. There's no escape, no boat can stop bullets when the case them beat. Needless, you dog the blood of floor, remind you get the lead. That's why I'm asking all to get the youths to keep the peace. When you live in borders, no walk and look nowhere when you live in the borders. Watch why you are par when you live in the borders. No walk and no man when you live in the borders.
Yes, Bordeaux blues. Hey, hear this. I was at a party playing very recently, right? And a brother come up to me and he said, "Boy, you know, can you drop a music where you can do some hand dance to, you know?" And it's like me, I say myself right now, I wish me have a Bordeaux blues right there. So, cause you know the hand dance with them all and them step out and come in and twist and go around and all them kind of things. Yeah, perfect tune. Perfect tune. Yeah, man, Bordeaux blues.
With the message, done.
Yeah, man. You know, so tell us a little bit more about this new album that you have out, and what were some of the thoughts that were going through your mind when you put this album out? Because you know, from listening to your music, I can tell that you don't just write music. You write music with kind of an aim in mind of, you know, or something you really want to bring out to the massive.
No, it's like I travel with the world up on my shoulder. And every time I watch when I'm English, then I watch over Syria, then you know, sign a Kenya, and you know, people are dead, and people are rape all baby, people are murder baby, this, you know, they might find body without head, you know. Then, you know, I have to do my part, you know. Maybe I cannot save the whole world, but as the most I said, there's no word in which farm go which not heard. Mm-hmm. And I still believe that there's one song that it's not even I, that somebody can sing that can unite all the world. You know, so me just do my part, you know?
Sure.
Do my part. Me just from my art. Me just travel the people and pressures of life and calculate it and find the solution in music. So if somebody a driver in a particular situation, they can put in a Ras Myrhdak CD and play a song that heal them, you know, get them out of the situation. You know?
Yeah, man.
So there's a song I'm going to play to, you know, name I Am Back. I Am Back.
I Am Back.
That's a rock song. That song is, I don't want to explain it. I don't know, that's why you play it. Rock. That rock me there. Real rock me there. Rock music. Just drop that one in the I Am Back and then read.
I Am Back. All right.
Yeah, I Am Back. And the people see what.
You want to
see
the wide variety.
You're first king talented, man. Show them versatility. Them you know yet, Dada. Drop that one there on them.
All right, here we go.
And tell her.
King, you remember Marcus Garvey? I remember you. You remember Bob Marley? You remember Peter Tosh? I remember you. They're all gone.
Take a good look at me. Yeah. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes, 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 I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes, yes, I'm back to the future. I'm back from the past. I'm not the kind of preacher. This life is everlasting. And don't forget Mama Africa. This nations from. I'm the ones and I'm who I am. I'm from creation. Yeah. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I'm Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and I'm Peter Tosh and Bob Marley sing. I'm not the Mussolini nor the Prince of Wales. I'm King Selassie, I will. Yes, I'm back. 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 I'm back to feed the children, to tell Babylon stop kill them. I'm back to save the poor. You give them a little, please give them more.
Bang, 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 bang. New every ball forward. Banga, banga, banga. Yeah, man. That, you know. So if you see the All Nation album, I see, you know, we touch. You name All Nation, but the message still, the beat is different. The message still upon the beat. You see it?
Yeah.
No matter which beat, the message you will have to see. You dig what I say?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You see before we go nowhere. More you play Evil in the Eyes right now. Cause you see this now. No, turn up the steam on down there. Play Evil in the Eyes. Right now, show the people how the first king goes. But show them how the one.
Evil in the
Real
Eyes.
music that do.
Yeah,
Evil in the
man.
Eyes.
Yes. Zanan is massive. You just tuned in right now. You're in tune to DJ Jammy alongside Ras Myrhdak. I'm here to tell you the vibes mud right now.
Turn up
Here we
the
go.
steam. On to them DJ Jammy. Banga, 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 banga. With the
Banga,
bang.
banga, banga. You hear it? Here we go.
Can you give me one good reason why you'd want me to go? Girl, you know you only fooling yourself. Yeah. If you give me another reason why you want the real king out the door, one more crown and my throne up in a Zion girl. I see evil in your eyes, real prophet you can't despise. You ever sit and wonder why I'm still around? I played a fool. I sit and held my cool. 'Cause when the rain is gone, I'll be here. Yeah. All those rumors and lies still I sustain. Keep it real, baby, and I don't play game. Why you acting up? Why things ain't the same? Some stories why you hear from me, baby mama, so you claim. So why you think she should have tell you nice things when you end up with a nice king? But I know it's not you. It's the evil in your eyes, real prophet you can't despise. You ever sit and wonder why I'm still around? I played a fool. I sit and held my cool. 'Cause when the rain is gone, I'll be here. I wish you the best things in the world. Believe me, my chant for life blessing you, my girl. Open one day you will change. You'll ever remain the same. Yeah. You ever sit and wonder how many times a piece of the Father?
Yes, evil in your eyes. Yes, King, just before I move along, right? I want to do something real quick here. Now, you know, as always, I have the phone lines open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody remember the phone number before I give it out? Can type it in the room. Okay. If you have any questions for the man called Ras Myrhdak, right? Here's the number. 410. Mad Atom, why you write this down, you know? All right, may I keep an eye on you. 410-691-3754. Get that? 410 691 3754.
Yeah, man, I get a question already, you know.
You get a
I get a question from Sharon. Sharon asking where First King come from. Well, First King come from Africa. And when me trace and check my lineage, you know, we're from Ethiopia, I'm of the tribe of Benjamin. I remember Benjamin lead out the Judah lineage. You see it? So I'll be a king. Kings and prince come through the lineage of Judah, you know?
Yeah, man. I feel like you can still call and ask him whatever else you want to ask him.
Yes, sir.
You don't know, you know? Yeah, man. You know? So right here you're in tune to DJ Jammy alongside the man called Ras Myrhdak. No, she asked about Ras Myrhdak, about First King, Ras Myrhdak. Tell me about her name there.
Well, Ras Myrhdak, you know, as I say, in them days, the ballad skate on the corner, you know, bounty killer, you have Cabra, you know, and we used to love the little gangster gun lyrics business. So we used to try to build lyrics, bad off the bounty them, so comes a friend them call me this Myrhdak. You know, as I said, to the MacGyver movie, same way. So, me never want to change my name when I find Rastafari. So I say Ras Myrhdak, but I spell Myrhdak different. I don't spell it like murder. I spell it like frankincense myrrh. Myrhdak. You know, some of them biblical research and then build the name.
True,
you know?
true. Myrhdak. Yeah. So Myrhdak. Myrhdak was like little detective brother, not true?
No, Myrhdak the king of Babylon, the king of Babylon son, you know, Nebuchadnezzar son, you know. When we do biblical research, I mean go back up on. So that's why I say I can't carry him through the generation, yeah. So we throw him off over this and say you're frankincense and myrrh. You know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yes. So, just before we move along, Darcy Mad Atta. I call for a truth.
The large of Mad Atta anywhere in the world there. You see it? Maddest. It. And people anywhere who want to book me in the world, just link madatta@gmail.com. See it? Official First King booking agency. You see it? I mean, I'm a band. People remember my band, KON Band, from Centon. Check it on YouTube. My band, KON Band. I put up some rehearsals there from we just start until we pro. So we grow with us and steal us. You know what I say? The body's gone out of Centon now anyway. You know what I say? Yeah, KON, it means Kings of the North Cook. You know? Marcus have a great children, them here.
Yeah, man. And massive remember from now on, the phone lines are open 410-691-3754. 410-691-3754. And if you if you
alright, now I play a special song for all the mothers through the whole world now. It's called No One Knows on the album.
Alright, No One Knows.
You know, it's for all mothers through the whole earth. I mean, from the First King. Sure, so this album I turn up. You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Alright, hold on. I'm going inside of this, you know, because it's like, now, where the true name again?
No One Knows.
No One Knows.
No.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Rastafari bless, you know?
Yes. Blessings. Mother, we soon play a tune still now. Just, you don't know it go.
Yeah. You know, fear one that, you know.
Yeah, man. And just before I play next tune, I want to give big respect to everyone listening. You have the man called Dwight Spence. Big up yourself every time, King. I don't know. Much respect to the tuning in. Want to give shout out to Sandra. Want to give shout out to Marcia Daly. You know, all those of you listening from your iPhones and your Blackberries, you know, and all your 4G phones, you know, you don't know. Big respect every time, you know. You're in tune to DJ Jammy alongside the man called Ras Myrhdak. And, you know, like the man said, the vibes turn up on Zion Island Radio right now.
Vibe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I never talk the First King about, you know, the vibes bang. Come it good, it said bang. And I say, yo, how that car there? It bang. You see me, I say, how that song there? Bang. You know what I say? New style. Work with it.
Yeah, man.
Bang.
And also remember, you know, you can also contact me on Skype, you know. For those of you who have me on your Skype or on Skype, right? All you have to do is just type in Jam Dung. You know, like Jam Dung for Jamaica, JAMDUNG, and the number 3 afterwards, right? Jam Down 3. All you have to do is just type that up and you'll see Jammy pop up, you know. And you can link us there also, or to the phone number, which I'll tell you again, but let me go and drop this tune here. No One Knows, coming from Ras Myrhdak. Here we go.
I'll dedicate this one to all the mothers of the world who have spent so many valuable time with your son and you return home in a coffin.
No one comprehends the pain she feels. A Ras Myrhdak church reaching out to one and all. When a mother shed the tender tears for the child she bears, no one knows, no one knows. When you remember the evil and the obstacles out there, no one knows, no one knows. When you're young, she hold you in her arms, feed your brush your hair. No one knows, no one knows. Flesh of her flesh, blood of her blood, can't explain how she feel. Mama, me know your love so real. Yo, me said the rabbit the whole mama, you never afraid to chat it. Me no grew up see no father, you alone that it. Said to be kind, don't be mean. You say son, don't be a rebel. When she tell me about sex, she no tell me not a rebel. The holy angel sign and seal. But I wrote me in a trouble, as she had she turn and feel. She call me phone and say, hear me no Stefan, you better hurry home in a second. Damn. When a mother shed the tender tears for the child she bears, no one knows, no one knows. When she remember the evil and the obstacles out there, no one knows, no one knows. When you're young, she hold you in her arms, feed your brush your hair. No one knows, no one knows. Flesh of her flesh, blood of her blood, can't explain how she feel. Mama, me know your love so real. Yo, more than related, agglutinated, consecrated. Well, this is the first woman was see this boy naked. That mean, as she a forget me first love, first kiss, first dance, me first hug, yo. Mama, me happy by your house first. Mama, you is a blessing, yo. No, you couldn't be cursed. Me put you for me wife, me house, me car, and me coach. Always the queen in my house. Yeah. When a mother shed the tender tears for the child she bears, no one knows, no one knows.
Yes, no one knows. Massive respect going out to Astro listening and another musical warrior in the place, Much respect. Big respect to all positive musicians. Big respect going out to all producers who bring the positive musician them and everybody in a positive music. Because Ras Myrhdak, one thing I want to tell you, it's a Zionist radio.
Yeah.
We're not straight. It's like we're into positive lyrics constantly. That's what we want to bring is message musically to the people, and we're here to show. And really and truly, no matter what genre of music, you can have a positive message with a dance with a rock music.
True.
Like you drop a rock piece. You even go back way in the days in a blues where the people are on dance and thing.
And it's still positive.
And it's still positive, And
see something serious, so I see if you see what's seal, Zionist is an all-nation radio station,
Yes.
You know that?
Yeah,
and it's an all-nation album that,
Hey, you see? Right in tune. All-nation radio station with an all-nation album. You see it? Yeah, man.
True.
Coming from Ras Myrhdak. First king.
The first king.
Yeah, man. Tell us about No One Knows.
No one knows, as me I say, I'm traveling with the world burdens on my shoulder. It's like I'm watching the TV and, see a little 6-year-old girl stab up, rape and kill, and then they find out that nobody don't know how to do it, then put it away, them side, the brother, them side, this, them side, that. Seeing so much murders through the world, then people saying they know what the mother going through. You can never know. You know what I say? You can never know, flesh of her flesh, blood of her blood. You can never imagine what she's feeling,
Yeah.
So I do that for all the mothers in the world, and then, tell them the kind of mother I know and the mother that upbring me and grow me. Miss Monica Hamilton, anywhere in the world, respect to the top of the mountain. My mother is a spiritual fire, Right now, me is a big man, and if me do something wrong, I see my mother come me, I run. Because she'll fling a big stone at me. You understand me, I say?
Yeah, for
and
real.
She's serious.
Yeah.
Right then, something wrong, I see mommy coming, I have to run. My mother play. So I have to give her the whole of the glory if it grew me up right,
Yeah, man, a serious thing, you know. And, you know, that's one thing I appreciate with, you know, when I was growing up, it's like, you see, I never know saint still, you know. But everybody used to think I was a saint because, I tell what I always do, right? You say, anytime I do nothing, I look all four corners, you know, to make sure.
Tell us the mama. If you do not out of the way.
Yeah, man, not even mama, man, but you know what, nobody else catch you, you know. You know?
Yeah.
I tell him, man, you know.
Yeah, you want to hear about it, so hold it. You know, me never dare take it up and fix it. If mama ever hears you get trouble on the road, you know, man.
Yeah, man.
You have to lie and tell her and she believe you get beaten, you know.
Yeah, man, I tell her, hey, you ever have to beg somebody, do not tell mama.
So if me, my whole time, I said, do me, I beg you, do me, so sorry. Don't tell mama, beg you, please. Mr. Sorry, me now do it again, beg you, do. Please.
Yeah, man, you know, and we have Firestar in the place, you know, and yeah, man, more big up all your
brother that, I'm a real brother that, you know, one of my brother that from the journey.
Yes.
Firestar. Yeah, one of my real brother that, you know.
Yes.
And that's all them man they first seal up the thing and take it serious. You know, on a bonfire. They tell them to start grass and lock it. We meet and once to the name Bingy Production, you know.
Yeah.
And I ask him, I always give me strength and I say, you do what you do because you're positive. You know, till me take on the chat, you know.
Yeah,
yes, I'm a brother that in a real life, you know. Yeah, man, I'm a Rasta brother that, you know.
Yes. Big up yourself, Firestar to the max, you know. January, your brother was some serious vibes. You know, big up all Jamaicans listening right now because I tell you, it's a bunch of yard people, artists, and, you know, big respect to all the young artists them who carry the positive vibes. And I just want to say, don't give up, you know, because, you know, ultimately, I think people hunger for knowledge. And from you have knowledge, just keep pushing it, you know, and eventually, you know?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually. You know, it will get there, you know. It's like, yeah, man, once people start hearing over and over and again, it will sink in, you know.
And as you listen to Marcus Garvey too, I say a man without his roots and a mission fail before him start the journey. So you have to know why you are defending a music, if you are defend gangster, if you are defend prostitution, or if you are defend righteousness, you have to just really know what you do.
Yeah.
And that's so know what you do, no mix up the thing and make people laugh after you. Say you're ball it, either you're a Rasta tomorrow. You understand?
Yeah.
And some boy on the locks will shave off them beard. Will get frack team. You understand? You know, if you're a real Rasta, you must try up with the ID. You're not supposed to feel nothing. Sure. You understand? So no woman can tell us if you trick them like the beard. You can't, mommy, if you don't like my beard, every king and emperor have them beard. If you don't like mommy, you obviously not my queen. You understand? Someone tell you that if you stand up strong and different Rastafari. On the spiritual being and the physical being. Yeah. And I say any woman that don't like your beard and you're a queen at lower and go on. Don't lust after the flesh, your queen will come. You understand? Although I don't see my one yet, but I know she coming. Yes. You understand? I now shave my beard to please nobody. You see me I say? Real kaya kaya. You understand me I say? Yeah man. Hey.
Yeah man.
Any man still have them beard man, them now hold on them weak. Because more time I meditate or something I pull my beard. More time I think about life and some see the monk, them trim off. Alright, why the monk, them trim off their head and left them beard? Eh? Yeah. What is it, every emperor in every race have them beard. Them say beard what we call it precept, a precicle. See me I say? Yeah. You know, I'm burn up the fire tonight, I'll be a fire, tomorrow my granddad have birthday, you know. I'll be a fire me burn right now, you know. Not, you know. Oh.
Yeah man, you know. Yes, massive. I'm telling you right now, man, I tell the vibes. Turn up. People's Choice Radio, Zionist Radio. You know, you're in tune to DJ Jammy alongside the man called Ras Myrhdak. You know? And Rasta, no, man, I tell you, things are going good. Things are going good. Now, you talked about a tune earlier, the temple.
Yes, me and the pastor. Bishop Ray. Bishop at least have been one church.
Yeah man, hold on there. Me have a caller come in. Blessings. You're in tune to DJ Jammy alongside Ras Myrhdak. 1, 2. Caller, you there? Alright. Yeah, you're Ras Myrhdak, right?
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Yes, Lady Smiles here.
Yes,
Listening.
What going?
Got yourself, DJ Jammy, Ras Myrhdak. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang!
Yes, a lovely style, Ras Myrhdak. It's a quick
Give
question.
thanks,
Just want to know which comes first. Is it the lyrics or the genre do you think about first when you're writing?
Oh, I think about the idea. You know, so my songs come through meditation. It's idea. I don't think about words until I think of idea. You know? You know, like real life, like I'm going through. And for example, I saw you kiss a man in the public. And the reaction of the environment, the people, the reaction that you pull towards you. If you pull a positive reaction towards you, like everybody, wow, that's love, and give you the strength and say, you must get married, then I'm going to write a song of that. If you kiss that person and I see a next girl coming to fight you for that person, then I'm going to sing a song to solve that solution. So I deal with idea, then the words and melodies come.
Okay.
It's totally
Nice.
meditation.
All right, pick up yourself. Enough love.
Yes, cuz.
Yes,
Big up. I'm a cousin that from out of England, you know, boy, cousin. What time is now?
Start up the whole of UK. Lady smile. Keep smiling, you know, baby. Please. Just add little brightness to my life. Cause be a true face out there, you know. You know, when I like them, you know, cause be a darkness that I bring in, I love light, you know. So keep smiling. Hey, lady smile.
Always.
Come on, bless you.
Yes, cuz. Big up yourself every time, yeah? And much respect on the calling. Yes. Blessings. Yeah, man, may I tell you, man. Cuz I can't eat my caller, you know.
Come on. Anybody you see love to laugh and smile, do give less problem in the world.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's like nothing bothers them. You know, like me, you know. Always I laugh. Always when it's serious, me I laugh.
Yes, you know. Yeah, but you know, them say when you frown too much, you know, you get old quick, you know, all heap of wrinkles and all them things
Wrinkles.
in your face.
Yeah, wrinkles.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know?
Mm.
Yeah, man, but once you smile up and all them things, is like you keep your youth.
Smiling is rejuvenation of the spirit and, you know, the
Yes.
flesh.
Yes. Yes.
And you know you have to be healthy. You know that people have to know this. If you're not healthy, you can't laugh. You will drop down and dead, so you have to be healthy. So smiling and laughing enhance your health also.
Yeah, man, but frowning kill it too, you know. Just real quick, big up Dan Dada, DJ Wax, big up yourself. You know, I want a big shout out to everybody who are listening, to everyone who's listening right now, you know. Big shout out, man, I tell you. And Sandra, much respect for that, yeah? Sandra, so respect for the work you're doing, you know. Big respect, Sandra, and I really love to hear them things there. You know? Yeah, man, so King.
So without the tune with me and the pastor now, the temple, right?
Yeah, man, the tune with you and the pastor. Tell me about that.
Yeah, cause we have a discussion about dancehall and church. And saying, I tell him, say the people, I mean, the dancehall are the ones that know certain things, so we can't just go in a church. My tongue say, you are the pastor in a church, me are the pastor for dancehall, because I look souls for His Majesty. You understand what I say? And you look souls for Yahshua. And Yahshua, His Majesty, are the same man. The first shall be the last shall be the first. The same lineage with King David. So I say, alright then. Anywhere the words of righteousness is heard and accepted is a church. You understand? And it must convert someone to this. So we'll come together and build a song called the temple. So the temple we are talking about, like you know, so the temple is physically not only the church, but the temple is also the dance hall and the club. You understand? Because there's for once people there is a temple. You say, my praise the devil is a temple. You know me, I say, my praise the Almighty is a temple. So once there's a gathering of people listening to music, which is music is life, the only life we can create as beings. So I say temple. You know, so we come together and put a beautiful song together. I write the whole song still, you know, because the pastor, I don't know if it's on in high school and what to write. But me I say, brother, don't worry yourself, Rasta write it, you know. And it sounds very good.
Yeah, man, but you know...
One point to touch a note that was sound like Tootsie Bird. You have to say, well, pastor, you like you sing already a long time, you know.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful experience, you know.
Yeah, me never think about it. It's like everything is a temple, so is you have to bring the message into the temple.
Yeah, anywhere you gather, anywhere people gather for one cause, words in praise, whether you sing it or you talk it, is a temple. So if you praise the devil, is a temple. If you praise the Most High, is a temple. You know?
Yes.
So I just saw me calculate it. You know? I'm good at me the first one calculate that way there. But I say I'm not lazy, I always meditate righteousness.
True,
Because that's my meditation there. I'm share it with the world,
Yeah, man. You know, because...
So the steam, see, lightning flash. I try time the lightning flash in front of me, you know.
Yeah.
So when I say, I, Selassie, I, J.
Yes, this is Ras Myrhdak alongside the pastor. Here we go. You know?
Wherever the words of righteousness reaches the people, automatically it becomes a temple. So whether it's club, dance, you hear the words, observe. Giving our people joy.
Welcome to the temple where we dance and give praises. This is the temple where we dance all night. One thing I'm sure that we all want to give praises. Grateful for the gift of life. Let me see all hands. Dance the night away until the break of day. Demons flee away. Let's dance. Dance the night away until the break of day. Devils flee away. Feel the beat, feel the music, hear the words. Don't you lose it. Tonight you're gonna be blessed. Yes, and your next time in here, I'm sure I can feel it. You're gonna be bringing some gas. Yeah. Welcome to the temple where we dance and give praises. This is the temple where we dance all night. One thing I'm sure that we all want to give praises. Grateful for the gift of life. Let me see all hands. Your mind, free your soul. Open up and let the Holy One take control. Speak the truth, don't you lie. You are here to have fun. No call, no. Call for love, no call for jealousy. Don't you hate, don't you envy. Make good friend, don't make enemy. That's the way you can live in unity. Dance the night away until the break of day.
Yes, the temple. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah, you hear that piece of Tootsie Bird that the pastor put in there?
Yeah.
Unity! Yeah. Man. You know what I say? So, I say, I live Rastafari, I live it real, because I say, until we unite, as Dada Marcus Garvey said, we see no peace, but it's really until we unite, we see nothing. I want to say unity, I mean Rastas and pastors must unite, and the sinners and saints must unite, the soldiers and the police them must unite, heads of governments and states must unite, all the churches must unite. So at least me make the first step and say Pastor and Rasta do a song named Temple.
Yes.
You understand me I say? So I hope the warrior them, you know, Chad come out and them burn up the pastor them here. But here now, me I do my work, so I do phone work, here now. Me not burn no wildfire, you know me. I'm not saying me not burn no fire without explanation.
True.
You understand me I say? I can't burn the pastor when him don't know. Me have to see him and tell him first and hear what him say. And then he say no, then he get fire. But this pastor did say yes. Every word what me say, him say yes.
Yeah.
Me ever meditate the same thing, so what? You understand? Unity.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Unity. But you know, what's amazing to me is, and really I find it truly amazing, because I remember growing up, right? You couldn't hear no reggae music in a church. And all them things that when you go to church, if all the church band, you know. Remember, one time I was in church and as I look at youth, and the youth would play the bass guitar, you know. It's like him kind of boom boom on the bass 2 times, and it sound like a reggae rhythm, and people them reel up and go on away, you know. So it show that we have grown still, you know, as a people, and have, you know, to the point.
Yeah, because music is music. But listen me. I have objected to the reggae playing in church. Reason why, real gospel music is sacred songs.
Yeah.
When you hear the words and the beat, it makes the spirit crawl upon your skin. Whether you're a Rasta or nobody.
Yeah.
When no matter who, when you hear those sacred songs and the beat that make it sacred, is like a soul-soaking kind of music. That's gospel. These days singing is reggae and dancehall. I don't hear no gospel in churches anymore. Me hear reggae and dancehall.
Yeah.
You dig what me I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still have a little object with the little one them who say them do gospel reggae. We don't find them doing a thing, I don't find nobody. But we still want to hear the real roots, like how we represent real reggae music, even though we are touch other genres. You know, more I hear them continue the ancestors them trod. The Africans them trod.
Say
that's why I make me do a song for the new album coming here, Zion Church, you know.
True.
That man, you understand me? I say Zion Church of the highest calling. And I go real, because I grew up in a church with my mother.
Yes,
you know, so I go real, heart to heart, the 1-2. They made me give a number 1-2, the heartbeat. And on the 1-3, if you skip a beat, you're dead. So don't tell me nothing. The 1-2, you know, I think them Zion Church of the highest calling.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So basically,
so I say, people who don't hear the music yet, you know, just pray for I, you know. I and pray for I, that's how I get more strength to do the work. And if you support Ras Myrhdak, when you buy me little dub plate, them, when you buy me little dub plate, them and put me on the show, them, that's how we can take care of my little resources, them, to bring more music and keep up my band. That's why I tell them I want a new bass guitar and a new keyboard. And I only me have to depend on, I only me have to spread the word to. So if you buy me little dub plate, them and book me little show them. You understand? We don't build no big price to much down nobody. It what make it possible. Because I can't sell the word of the most I give me. Because I couldn't make these songs and give it to me freely. He give us life free. So whatever can make it possible, Ras Myrhdak to come doing the show, soon with a club or festival. You understand? It's not all about money. You understand what I say?
Yeah, man. And big shout out going on to the Trini Massive. Now, you have a tune, you know, Firestar, a ball feet, right? A cry out feet and Mother a cry out feet, and I'm sure the Massive want to hear it. And it's a tune called Now Fall Over You. Alright? I'm gonna drop this. Tell me a little bit about a tune, King, cause you know, apparently something to it, cause me here, you know, see none of my cry feet so much, cause Mother said, boy, make sure you play a tune there, you know. And Mr. Firestar inside there say, yo, more
yes,
here.
Sir.
More here a tune there. Yes, 1 2 1 2. King.
Yeah, man, I'm there.
Yeah, man. So tell me about Now Fall Over You.
Now Fall Over You, know, is you know, we artists, you know, I never find a woman to grow with me. So I find a son of a 3-month woman and son of a 4-month woman. You know, come in and instead of they try to build a king, they want to destroy the king. And I talk about them as well.
Yeah.
The king, them know say they think them are going left. And make this share my meditation because obviously I don't know you over here, it's a couple of months. So all me go follow, me go start. You understand me I say? That's why them love text set for my Facebook or write up a bag of things just so them say one nice little empress say, Ras Myrhdak, I love your work and love your music and I like your picture is cute and I like you look nice. You understand? Them want to come violate me thing. You know me I say like, you know?
Yeah.
You know? I know some of them. You understand? And then just want to come into your life and mash up your career and you don't know them. And I want to tell people say, them are your wife and bag of something. You know, I do that something with the prophet because every people on my page is no waste people. I get the people on my page because of the message I send out and you know, the blessing I share with the world.
True.
You know, so when we send out messages, people say that's true. And they come in and ask for friendship. So most of my friends are musical people or people who ask questions about life. When we can, you know, advise them. You know what I say?
Yeah.
So I don't have no waste people on my page. So it was an experience. We don't have like a 3-month story. See the person one time and I violate the page. Yeah, so it's real. And then we share it with you themselves. Stand up in love. No fall. You understand me I say? You know, whatever happens is not a mistake. Everything was appointed. There's no disappointment. And life teaches wisdom. You know what I say?
True.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful song.
Alright, here we go. Now Fall Over You coming from Ras Myrhdak. Zana and his Massive People's Choice Radio. Massive, you're in tune to DJ Jammy alongside the man called Ras Myrhdak. Here we go. Now Fall Over You.
First thing, you're with the first thing.
on Facebook. A provocation she a look. As me step in at the yard, events explode and shook. Place no clean, I tell no cook. As me phone ping, this woman all up in a meeting. Like she no respect the king. Me say I to the killing, she see her blind, me a look her. So in her place now we put her. Strong one, me nah fall over you. You're mad, me nah fall over you. All when this love dig on my heart, me nah stall over you. Me nah fall over you. Freedom of speech, me nah fall over you. Freedom of mind. All when this love dig on my heart, me nah stall over you. I remember when you meet me, how loving we used to be. I told you mark my thoughts and my mind have to free. And with a kiss you agree. All of a sudden, I give you keys to my home. The queen who sits on my throne. If it's not up the coming, it's when I find hugging. Get your eyes off my phone. Someone, when I'm all over you. You're mad, when I'm fall over you. All when this love I dig on my heart, when I stall over you. When I run from you. When I'm all over freedom of speech, when I'm freedom of mind. All when this love I dig on my heart, when I stall over you. You never see this king cry. When just everything on this earth is the I and I. Who don't love to let my heart breathe. Music. Strong one, when I'm all over you. You're mad, when I fall over you. All when this love I dig on my heart, when I stall over you. When I run from
Now ball over you. No, Ras Myrhdak, we've been playing a lot of tunes for the eye from start of the show up until now.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody have this question. If you want to get access to your tune, what mediums out there you have for your tune? You know, you have different things like you have different record stores, you have online medium, you have CD Baby, Amazon.com, and you know, how can they find tunes from Ras Myrhdak, and what would they what exactly they look for or Google? Because you know the internet age.
There's a lot of music selling for Ras Myrhdak. You can Google Ras Myrhdak, but the spelling is important. This All Nation album, I'm very certain that it's on CD Baby.
Yes.
All Nation's album is on CD Baby. That beautiful album we just heard. CD Baby, I'm certain of that. And at one point I search iTunes and I see some Ras Myrhdak selling there too. But once you type in RASMYRHDAK anywhere in the earth, you will see, you will find a store. Huh?
Yeah, man. Spell it again for the massive.
R as in Roger, A as in action, S as in saint, M as in mother, Y as in you, R as in responsibility, H as in honey, D as in dark, A again as in action, and K as in king. So RASMYRHDAK.
Alright, Ras Myrhdak, RAS.
And do remember to check out my YouTube channel also, Ras Myrhdak 2011. You know, you have a lot of videos there of rehearsals and shows that we did recently, and you know, so you can follow me, you know.
Yeah, man. And what about the social network? When you talk about Facebook and you have stuff like Reverb Nation and MySpace.
Everywhere. Ras Myrhdak is everywhere.
Twitter and all that kind of things there.
i5, everywhere.
Alright.
Same spelling.
Yeah, man. So that RASMYRHDAK. Alright, me spell that in the show box wrong a while ago. So
DAK.
Yes, man. RASMYRHDAK. Alright. You know,
DAK.
yes, and you can find Ras Myrhdak on MySpace, Facebook, Hi5, you know, all over the place. You know?
Tumblr, blog, everywhere.
Yeah, man. You know, and
Twitter, everywhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and Banga.
You know that song there. Me have one song named Banga Banga, you know. One lock the whole place, but me never want the other one to tear down the whole Zionist, you know. One defend, aka defender of the faith, you know. Yeah, man. Banga banga.
Banga banga. Banga.
Yeah, man. Never stand him about.
Yeah, man. Tell me about banga banga.
No, it's like me prophesy something I forward and I told me to look at you there going through earth in a music. Me know so them gonna try disrespect Rastafari at some point. So me that tell them take this Rastafari this life. You understand? And any this Rastafari, the police are come for you, the soldier them are come for you, the ghetto people are come for you, rich people are come for you, poor people are come for you, everybody are come for you. So you must respect Rastafari, you know?
Yeah, man. So you have to give the massive them a little piece, right?
Yeah, man. Like me, I say, oh, we go for them. We get a youth and we go for them. All of you up, we go for them. You are Jamaica. Yo, if the violence, we go for them. Early in the morning, at the crack of dawning, see the lightning stick out, what's up? Silencing girl, him still yawning. Yeah, you're tell them good morning. Now the judgment, the fully cup. Them boy, now this don't represent them boy, they round here for this. Real Rasta was set it round here, them bodies. Yeah, we don't some judgment yard here. Allah God will go hold them now this clear. Bam, back everything without the hammer. Banga, 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 this still a see. Banga, 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 you not grow up with your daughter. Banga, 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 that's why you don't have no mother. Banga, banga, not everything without the hammer. Banga, 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 can't this mark of my fire. Banga, 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 make a chip this up fire. Banga, banga, all them are to rape off the pity them. Alright, no mercy. Now keep on them. We still have to we build them. Now keep on them. Marcus, we build them. Now keep on them. Oh, you see how rape little children. Now keep on. Knock it. Now keep on them. You don't get them no claim. Now keep on. Them this day I said brain brain. Knock it. Now why you think me say turn up the same? Knock it. Now everything with all the other. Banga, 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 this fella say I yell on her. Banga, banga, we them not grow up with them, banga. Banga, 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 that's why they don't have no manner. Banga, banga, what will we do without the other? Banga, 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 can't this mark. You know? Yeah, man. Bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang.
I say I am Emmanuel Mother, the judgment certain.
If them violate Rastafari, the soldier go for them. The police them a go for them.
The ghetto youth them a go for them. I want to them. Go for them.
Early in the morning, at the crack of dawning, see the lightning stick out, what's up? Silencing girl, getting still yawning. Think I get Latin good morning. And then the China priest before they come.
Them boy them. Now this story episode them boy them round here. We Rasta all it out here. This day we don't some judgment yard here. And you don't go hold them not this girl. Not everything without the hammer. Banga, banga, banga. This is last year you rang her. Banga, banga, banga. What's a clap until them stammer. Banga, banga, banga. Them no grow up with them grammar. Alright, not everything without the hammer. Banga, banga, banga. Show this back cause my fire. Banga, banga, banga. Try the clap until them stammer. Banga, banga, banga. Banga, banga, banga.
The shelling from the building place, the judgment not done. The girl I say I think some the shelling. Warm to the shelling, will be here. Spanish gonna come.
When we official 300 king of a steer to an hour. 4 king, we live near town. You can't take seal them nor the music down. That's why we hold them up a brownstone. Not everything without the hammer. Banga, banga, banga. This is last year you rang her. Banga, banga, banga. What's a clap until them stammer. Banga, banga, banga. Them not grow up with them grammar. Alright, not everything without the hammer. Banga, banga, banga. Show this back cause my fire. Banga, banga, banga. Try the clap until them stammer. Banga, banga, banga. Banga, banga, banga. Jamaica, lock it on them. This is last year we build them. Lock it on them. This man cause we chant and kill them. Lock it on them. All the fear rape little children. Lock it on them. Lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it. Lock it on them.
They smoke cannabis, them up the cannabis. They have a jar of the good Haitians, cause man Haitians working and find a good job since in Vinia, Colombia. Where can I go to find myself a good job? So I pull up at the venue. Same time the bingy man say urges on the menu. The warriors and the princess show them you. Serve us some food, some natural juice and venue. Serve around 10
Ras Myrhdak.
Yeah, Ras Myrhdak, Billy.
DJ Jammy.
Burn Babylon and then I try.
DJ Jammy.
Jammy. People's Choice Radio.
All nation radio. Give by a jar of the good cannabis. Them up the analysis. Give by a jar of the good Asians. Cause man I Asian. Then me drive, go check my friend Copeland. When me live, we are down a Portland. And as I enter the farm, he's planting some seed in some Myrhdak. Yes, this is a hybrid weed. I fetch couple pounds, then on my way back. Chilling in my Benz and I sight 2 red cars.
Alright, King, give me a acapella little piece. Where can I find?
Let's turn on the light.
Yeah,
Okay.
where can I find a good drop sensimania? Ras Myrhdak.
Yo, they are live and living color.
Yeah, man. Give me a little acapella of that, man. I love a tune there.
So that tune I say, we cannot find a good jazz and singing. There is one coming. We must I go good luck. We get a boom job to call my name. Yeah, I sight us trying to pull up at the venue. Yes, I'm the biggie man, baby, I'm the menu. The warriors and the princess shall tell you. So put some food, some natural juice, then you serve around 10 Q of the finest ganja wine you have. And then give your own sin a bad. I have burned Babylon and the night shot. We cannot find. Bang! Bang!
Boom,
It's
bang.
bang.
Wicked, man.
It's bang.
Where can I find a good draft sensimina? You don't know.
But DJ Jammy, I know the people always ask me that though. Like always, when they hear a certain song, them ask me if I sing it, because they want to really know if I mean sing it.
Yeah.
That's how some of them songs. You know, that's why we build the band, you know, so we can you know, rehearse every day and we bring it forward to the people and just as them hear it, you know. Them know set. So I don't see myself as a DJ or a singer, but I see myself as music. Anyway, I feel it, I can bring it out, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, and I tell a virgin, Rasta know the vibes wicked, and I know that tonight, if you never heard about Ras Myrhdak before, when you leave Zionist tonight, you'll know who Ras Myrhdak is, and if somebody say Ras Myrhdak, you're gonna say,
sure.
Yeah, man, you know me, Ras Myrhdak, live and direct, exclusive interview on Zionist Radio, you know.
Get the real Ras Myrhdak too.
Yeah, man. I mean, I tell you, it's like the vibe's nice. The vibe's nice. You know. We played a tune earlier, right? I played it earlier, and actually, I think is when I brought you a tune called "Warrior and Afraid."
Yeah.
Warrior and Afraid. Tell me about a tune there.
No, we don't worry and afraid, worry and cry. Warrior from in Africa, you know, from in the wilderness, you know. As him man are hunting desolated bread, man, end up to kill lion. He defend his family. So real warrior and afraid under no circumstances, because warrior is people who fight for a cause.
Yeah.
You know, it's more deeper than a religion or a religious war. Come and say I kill God, so you know, say no, pay nothing. So warrior is not gangster. Gangster doesn't fight for cause. Gangster really murder people for riches and envy and grudge, you know. That local warrior is the ones who fight for a cause, like defending the truth and defending the people's rights, you know, like us. So warrior fears no one or nothing, you know. Only the Most High Jah Rastafari, the Almighty.
Yeah, man, for real, you know. And yeah, man, I try to pull up a tune again now. Warrior and Afraid.
It's easy. You think me not see how you play the tune for a night. You give the people whole of Ras Myrhdak. You make sure so they don't miss. After the letter tonight, them know everything for Ras Myrhdak. I respect them.
Yeah, man. Then, you know, I said for God still now because...
Now, at first, I do an interview where nothing no missing. You understand me? I say, they make sure find everything give them.
Yeah, man. Much respect on that, you know. Because...
You know, more some artists I do interview, like, they want to mislead themselves and mislead the people. I'm like, you know, like a Yaffa them start, a Rasta them start from, you know. They want to go like, you know, we grow and we learn, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm going to drop that for them again, you know. And I think a tune I was on, what, Double Kick with him, I said his name?
Double Kick, yeah, me produce Rhythm the two. Me produce Blazer under Rhythm.
Alright, so talking about that, we know you sing. What other facets of music are you in? I mean, do you play any instruments?
No, I'm not playing an instrument. I sing, I write, and I produce.
Okay.
I produce Cape Town hits a number 1 song to 40 something on the Blazer already. Produce Sizzler, let me produce everybody in an Elephant. Let me produce, you know, Camilla's full of love, and I produce D&J, let me produce everybody. You know?
Wow.
Everybody me produce, you know? I produce everybody, you know. I Blazer already my 40 something rhythm name, my 40 something tune upon it, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So tell me something now. When you say produce a rhythm, right? Is it? Do you the one who actually construct the rhythm in the studio, or I mean, tell me about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I go in and tell them what to play. The musician will use them fingers. I mean, make the rhythm with me meditation.
Wow.
You know, tell them what to play and how I want it played.
Yeah, man.
So that rhythm was built by War 21 and Wrong Move from Firehouse, you know. But I tell them what to play and how I want it to play.
Yes, I mean, I tell the tune that where can I find Music Angel just dropped that right in my hand. It's like me I look and I say, what? Where tune I come from?
I want to tell you send that song for me, you know, because I miss out on my catalog. I need it.
Yeah, man, I'm going to send it for you, man. Once everything done, I'm going to send it for you. Don't feel no way.
We're never done, you know, once everything pass, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm going to drop it again for the massive one more time, you know. Because I played a little bit of it. I give him just a little piece, you know. Worry and Afraid. Here we go.
Don't be a damn boto. Kwam boto. And if you don't like Rasta people, you don't come back to this village. Okay? Yeah.
Warrior no afraid of nobody. This Rasta then is a tragedy. Boy come and pose with fist one for it. Must you want to kill now? After we no afraid of nobody. Gangsters don't take no apology. Boy come and pose with fist one for it. Must you want to kill now?
One of them, place a style bus and I hit a bad of them. So did bad already, them a fi bad again now. They tell me say them mad, them better mad again now. They tell me say them tough, them better tough again now. They tell me say them boss, them better boss again now. They tell me say them mad, no them don't act again now. They tell me them a lead, them can't lead again now. They tell me say them I tell them don't fight again. And who are right for them tell them start right again. King Shango, King already, you know that a lot of them. Them a worry about style, Rasta, but lot of them now watch them, shut at them.
Warrior no afraid of nobody. This Rasta then is a tragedy. Boy come and pose with fist one for it. Must you want to kill now? After we no afraid of nobody. Gangsters don't take no apology. Boy come and pose with fist one for it. Must you want to kill now?
When the viper them strike, then we not mistake you. How you fit this king Selassie will make you. Rip with children a lightning and earthquake. You might be pop you in a two in a oven one bake you. Drunk round and collaborate some delicious. Chop on the set and all the bad things on wishes. Tell me something wicked and not tell me who no vicious. Man a lion, and no vicious. Boom.
Warrior no afraid of nobody. This Rasta then is a tragedy. Boy come and pose with fist one for it. Must you want to kill now? After we no afraid of nobody. Gangsters don't take no apology. Boy come and pose with fist one for it. Must you want to kill now?
From them bother let them people me alone go feed them. When me reach them thing I see some from Rome go feed them. Me say I see you sit up on the throne go feed them. Say them Fred back to feel alright at home go feed them. Just as Smith and on the side with them. Them a move like this, up a side for them. Them a move like dog, a dark side for them. Them a move like
the rhythm bad, the rhythm bad, the rhythm bad, the rhythm bad.
I make it, you know.
Yeah, man, worry and afraid of them.
Well, nobody, worry and afraid of nobody.
Yeah, man, I love it.
But at that time, as you see, I was praying, I was seeing what was gonna happen, like, you know, lyrical DJs was gonna throw words on Rastafari, and it did manifest with Sizzla and Bounty Killer and all that. So I showed them so real worry and afraid of nobody, because we fight for a cause.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say? So that was I tell him, so we did that already have got again, now we did mad already have got mad again. You know me? I say, not really Bounty Killer in specific, but any artist if you like say them can, you know, they can diss Rastafari verbally. You know, so we well prepared for optimism. Even though we not misfocus, but from fire, if you burn fire, burn.
Yes.
You understand me? I say? You no fear none. Respond to your war what you want here. You know me? I say? No matter how evil you can name or the body side, the more devilish your name is. When you see Rastafari, I speak truth and right and I defend the people. And don't push up your little devil meditation and feel like say you can disrespect you. Because we not disrespect you. Rastafari will never disrespect people. No matter what you think, we still make on eat food because we not good and evil balance the earth. And every man grow to learn. I was the man who used to be a gangster DJ till me find Rastafari. Yes. So I have to clean down.
Yes,
but me make any DJ with them on name Cartel, Bounty, Mavado, anything one want name. Respect Rastafari, because Rastafari is life. So this Rastafari is life. I wouldn't afraid of none of we won't know anywhere without even misfocus off of the message. You understand? Because good over evil. And the mother feel like no play prophet can rule on us. You know, say I'll be a bad man around the place and be a but say thing no little Saint can defend Rastafari Chone. To defend the truth, you have to be bad. So we are bad king around here. First king in David. We defend righteousness and defend the people from all race. Righteousness and respond to your own. You understand me I say? So that's why we sing real music because we put our life on it. See what I say? Yep. We are the prophets. We are the Jesus Christ of this time. And the Marcus Garvey. And we sacrifice our life to do this work, because we don't have to do it. We could have seen about gun or anything else we sell it. But we sacrifice our life, we don't make no money out of this. And the love we are doing it for. We are doing it for UNO people, to defend UNO. So when I make some boy come here with their mouth, come and lip up on this is the Rastafari. UNO to run them way and start green teeth. Because any day UNO sell out the road, UNO fall. Because she without a road. What one of them man, UNO defend Rastafari and I make the boy this Rastafari now upon earth. People now walk past in a boy this Rastafari. Tell them don't do it. Judgment. Oh.
Yeah, man, you have to defend the root. No, Ras. Yeah, man, may I tell you, I go everything as a time, and it get close to that time and stuff, and we're going through enough reason and stuff. But what I'm gonna do now, first of all, what I'm gonna like to do is we talk about a lot of things, but you can't cover everything. So anything that I personally haven't covered or touched with the eye, I would like for you to let the massive know from Ras Myrhdak himself, because, with their reason and we bring out certain things, but we can't see inside of the eye and know certain things that you want to bring out. So, would I like for you to let the massive know whatever it is that we haven't touched on. And number two, we have with music, right, and positive music, you have a lot of people out there who, you have some producers, you have musicians themselves, writers, all facets of music. What is it you'd like to tell them as far as, because, in everything you do is a struggle still, and you have to have faith, because if anything too easy, anything will come too easy and not going to last long. So, you have to work for anything that's going to last. So we'd like to let the massive know that we haven't covered. And number two, for those who are upcoming in the business, what advice you'd like to give them?
Yeah, well, people, Ras Myrhdak born in a Senton. Likewise, Bob Marley, Bernie Spear, Marcus Garvey, and Shabaran. Right, it's a blessed piece of land we born upon, but me and myself, me know say we all belong to Africa. Me still I say repatriation. That's why I still I say unification. Africa is for Africans. See me I say Europe is for Europeans. Me I say so if we govern our own borders and boundary and build up our own borders and boundary. You understand? Europe is build up America, build up Canada, build up Congo, build up Mama Africa, because all know me and Mama we can't left out the first beginner civilization where the white man born, the Chinese man born, the black man everybody born. We can't deal with the road. So look down Africa and can't look down there and see. We need to go help Africa. Them genocide and rebel business here. We'll go find out the cause and why the people them have to revolute and form gang rebel to fight against the government and why them are defend and why they defended that. So right now, the whole of my focus on my aim and my mind are Africa. You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, I really think so it's full time we build up Mama Africa. All nation, Europe to give us some money because they're not talking we are slaves, we no slaves and we build the world. Black people go through the whole earth and build it. So we want recompensation from Europe, recompensation from Canada, compensation from America, recompensation from every nation to build up back Mama Africa. Build up the route where the whole of we come from, we can't ungrateful. We need to build up Africa in the highways, byways and skyways. You understand me I say? We need to give back to Mama Africa. That's all me I beg. You know me I say? Yeah man. And the youth them will come up in our business now. Whatever you do, just make sure you're real to it. If it's a gangster DJ, be real to it. If it's a freaky DJ, be real to it. If you're a real Rasta, be real to it. Anything what you do, just be real to it. Because there's a time and place to everything and every music. Even though you hear me, I'm some gun mouth and some devil music, but you know time and place for everything and good and evil balance the earth. So I have to do my work and you do your work. You understand? So I just go who I work to this work, one for your work, America, I Selassie, Marcus, I Melchizedek, Mother Earth, the Most High, the Almighty. Yeah, so I know who me I work for. So whatever I'm doing in music, just do it real. Bring it real. Don't fake it. You understand? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, much respect to that. And, you know, once again, you know, I really appreciate that being here on such a short notice because it's what, like, just today, you know, and you're here and the vibes was mad and Zionist.
As me I say it work, you know, King, you know, we can't, man, don't plan, you know, your mama say, man, I plan on gonna wipe out. And I saw it going like probably with the plan feed, you won't even get that vibe, yeah. So I think there's something natural for the mystic down.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to give eyes and give thanks to this Iowa and this moment, you know?
Yeah.
I give thanks for the years, them, you know, everybody will tune in, everybody will listen, and please know that you're still free to ask a question before I leave, you know what I say? Bless up every listening ears, bless up the whole world, you know? But just rename Ras Myrhdak as a simple Rasta man, living Rasta and being Rasta, and know myself in this Iowa. I offended no one, you know what I say? I provoke no spirit, no race, no religion, you know what I say? I just do my work and be me, understand me I say? So blessed love to all the earth. Maybe if you are devil, maybe if you are Baphomet, maybe if you are I love me I send to because one love, you know, and a 3 or 4 and is one unconditional love to everyone. And love is what love is what brought us all here. Because no matter what your mother and your father have to like each other in some way, you have sex, you conceal it. You conceive it, you see it? So it's love, the universal love me, I love everyone. I love all people. You know what I say? And be real to whatever you is. Or whatever you think you are in this earth, just bring it real, just be real, no? Yeah man, bless up bless up Mama Earth again and bless up Dada Son, I shall love raise up on Mama Earth face. Bless up DJ Jammy, bless up Mad Atta, Mad Thing, Mad Promotion, Maddest Promoter, and well. You know me I say, to link Ras Myrhdak, you can link Mad Atta at gmail.com, your official booking agency, you know? And do check out the YouTube channel, Ras Myrhdak 2011, to check out some rehearsal clips with me and my band, you know, so you can feel and see what's coming on. Don't be afraid to book us for the event because you know we're not pressure on it because we can't pay for the message. Therefore so we can't sell it. So whatever make it possible for me and my band to be there and me alone, I'll be there singing for you. You know me I say? Bless the Lord, Rastafari.
Yes, blessed love King. Once again, much respect and I just want to give big shout out to all those listening. iPhones, your Blackberries, you know, give thanks to technology and you know we can use it for positive use at all times, and those on People's Choice Radio, Firestar, big up yourself, Zion Root Sound, Right, Queen Mecca, Mad Hatter, you don't know, Lola Bog, what's going on, Icebox International, Empress Scorcher, DJ Herbalist, you know, all massive, wherever you're listening from, big respect. And once again, Ras Myrhdak, much respect, you know, and you don't know, Zionist will always be pushing the tunes, and you know, I really appreciate that taking time out to be here, and you know, I'm not telling a lie, I enjoy the time, you know, and the message and everything. Yeah.
Yes, I'm blessed, and you know, it's a pleasure having her here, you know. I appreciate it, you know, every moment, and you know, keep playing conscious music for the world and defend a cause, you know. So I can see that Zionist is not a radio. Just play music, but you know, also defend a cause, which is You're not fighting against no other people belief or their music, but at least you stand up for it, stand up for it's good and evil. Somebody will have to be good and somebody will have to be bad. You know, so blessed, give thanks to the whole medium, Skype, give thanks to Facebook, give thanks to every medium. You know, every promotional tool, MySpace, everything, give thanks, you know. Give thanks to everything, you know. Bless the Lord, Rastafari.
Yes, much respect, King, and you know, go and do the good works, you know, because Rasta know we do need positive vibes all the time, you know.
Yes, sir.
We need it, yeah, man, and you know, as I leave, hey, no, man, you can't leave like that, you know, cause I know you do a look at acapella before, but of your choice.
No,
yeah, man, you know, of your choice, acapella of your choice.
Fire me about you have to know what you do. I be a fire me about you know what you do.
Yeah, man, you know, might leave something for the massive man before you go, you know.
Yeah, have a thing name. He might, yo, me no business. Who have vex when Rasta man a chant? Rasta fi speak the truth to bongo grass cat too, man. No fear God slim sweet nor bat. Rasta fi speak the truth to bongo grass cat. Unity straight equal rights equal our rights no fi part. Rasta still a speak the truth to bongo grass cat. Me a tell the people them say, me a tell the people them say, me a tell the people, yo, that one of them to bongo. Stop name the cow and they have them to bumbo. Stop put the cigarette and shock them to bumbo. Cancer mad them to. Run the poor all poverty I'm mad them to. But you have the next fire. Yo, that one of them to bumbo. Tell a them to come out for the hype now to bumbo. Real Rasta pants stuff we tight them to bumbo. You know smoke herb and we write them to bumbo. Every liar light them and strike them to bumbo. Bumbo, bumbo, that one of them to bongo. Stop, let me burn up fast now to bumbo. Stop, give them man them. Ecstasy glass now to bongo. That's on the physical, yo, that a mind rape to bumbo. Up in at the club around 9 days. Up in at the club around 9 rape to bumbo. Woman, me say, don't take no blind date to bumbo. Don't go. Don't take no mad date to bumbo. No take no Facebook. No take no tag date to. One of them no business. One vex when Rastaman a chant. Don't promote no bleaching scheme. Warning I go to every bleaching team. Fight against the color from your start, move placid. Biggie manager playing a one jump acid fool. Don't promote no bleaching scheme. Warning I go to every bleaching team. Fight against the color from your start, move placid. Biggie manager play. Yo, that one on them, dip them. Them go make Baphomet kiss them, dip them. Mix chemical and no chemist them, dip them. Then we make the Pope Benedict them, dip them. Alright, Rasta give you 3 months. You go get back your color. I buy you come paint and make back your color. And make sure your face and your neck match your color. I heard you that the judgment you are going to don't promote no bleachings. I'll be a fireman about it now. You know, burn fire for a reason. You're going to go to a car. You see? And I just through the time, you know. Yeah. So I go, you know.
Yeah, man. Much respect.
The one day I know bad word, you know. If I say bumbo with the material, then call it bad word. But two bumbo is king to bumbo in Africa. You understand?
Yes.
Two bumbo. Yeah.
King to Bombo, I agree.
So when I feel when I violate, we know what I do. Yes. We do my research. If they say Bombo with the material on it, there's something there.
Yeah, there's something at the end. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, deal with, you know. Yeah, man, I remember.
Yeah, so I'll be a fire, I'm going. See, I tell you, I'm going to fire, so I'm going it everywhere. And the whole place locked down. I remember that part set me where I come from. I know, when I say, you can't, Ras Myrhdak is music. You can't just know, so right now, I'm on the fire, I'm happy with it. You know, because I burn out some tall laps, man, over Cape Town show. Me say, the whole of them look for me, come here and say, hey, there's someone with the laps reach down on the knee, you know. And then I eat meat. And then I drink liquor. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
And the woman, if I tell me from what I say, some Ras don't have meat, but them have China. Because you know, Carling can fall and they can't stand this side. Oh, show no good. Maybe I tell you, that's how I found the music and I burn fire, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's your job, you have to them.
Yes, big respect, man. And hey, for bookings with Ras Myrhdak, all you have to do is contact Reggae Mad Hatter, just like how it sounds. Mad Hatter with 2 T. Mad, Hatter @gmail.com. You know, you don't know. And you can find Mad Hatter also on Facebook. You know, just type in Mad Hatter and you find. As a matter of fact, all you have to do is just Google Mad Hatter. Yeah, man, she all over the place, you know.
So all the dub plates and shows link Mad Hatter.
Yeah, man. You know, and big shout out to all so listen. I know Andrew Burton, what you say, my brethren? Big respect every time, you know. You don't know. You know, the man that we know for over 30 years, you know.
As me I say, you know, tomorrow granddad birthday and the fire spare no one, you know. Because then, you know, the artists in the business that say, them a Rasta and them a carry out Rasta work and them still tell the people say they don't smoke marijuana and them don't drink tea. Which Rasta that? Say, you know, you drink nothing with tea and you smoke marijuana and say you're Rasta. Me don't know nothing about that and you sing big weed song. I convince the people then. So if you're a weed liar, Rastafari don't need liar. You understand me I say?
Yeah.
If they don't smoke weed, don't sing about it. You understand me I say?
Yes, for real.
We don't need no weed liar. We don't need liar. No liar. You see me say, when I burn my fire, I burn it for a reason. You see? When I'm not the person against no one, but if we are real Rasta, we can't make someone come around and come mess it up. I still have to rise the fire torch and say, what I do? You know what I say? Rasta no hype, Rasta pants no tight. You understand me I say? Real Rasta. So I burn fire. In the business, I no take side. You understand me I say? I'm not personal against no one. But I call name, so you get fire and film, so you go learn. You understand? If you don't know about Rastafari, you break up and go learn. You understand me I say? No one I do. We don't represent Rastafari work. You only can add to it.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Serious thing. You know? Zion is massive. Once again,
people go say, oh, you're Rasta, and the Rasta, they do that. My man is Rasta, and him do that. No, people, real Rasta is the raw truth. Rasta the only man out of pastors, teachers, what they call it, counselors. Oh, different righteousness to the down to the T. We say with no meat. We say don't sleep with head on the sheet. We said don't kill, don't rape, no double standard. We don't spare nothing. Cause the truth not partial. So the truth not live on nobody here. The truth is the truth. And right over wrong and good over evil. So what? We can't make someone come spoil this make people think so certain things set. And us certain things set. You understand me? I say no certain things set at all. So if I don't say me burn up the bleach, me burn up every bleach the whole bleaching team and scheme. Me burn up everything, me not spare not one. And if them see me tomorrow, them have to love me. Because Marcus that I shoot me attack. They have to do my work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You know, and you know, and we are just to big up brand new entertainment and Root Brown listening from DC artist Root Brown. All the massive listening, big respect. And once again, King, tell you, time I run out, so you know, I'll have to bring it back again and may I tell you, I enjoy every minute at the interview. Yeah.
Well, I mean, anytime, you know, because I work for the people, you know. Understand? And I say, I work for Emmanuel Marcus, Emperor last time, Melchizedek, Mother Earth. So I work for the people, and the message will anytime I'm ready, King. If I tomorrow again, I'm ready to talk to the people, because if one will listen, two will listen, and three will listen, and they will go and tell people once it is good.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Each one tell
go
one
and tell
everybody
nation, you know?
in, yeah.
Tell the world about this. You go tell the nation. Yeah, man, tell me say a new warrior has come. I'm going to bring joy to your soul. Yeah, man. Ras Myrhdak, a.k.a. First King. Rise every man, me, Rastafari, the first thing. Yeah, man, blessings and love to the world again, dog.
Yes. Blessings, King, and, you know, much love every time, and, you know, go on with good works. Yes.
Yeah, that DJ Jammy a 2 hours and they come like, you know, and the King move, but I don't say.
Yeah, well, that's like, man, you know.
And the vibe, King. And the vibe, you know.
Yeah,
bless up my doctor again, and bless up my mother, Miss Monica Hamilton. I love you. Bless up Brian Holt and my father. I never seen from my barn, but I implant the seed, you know. So I'm more life, I'm more love and peace and unity. Until we remove the cause, we'll have no peace.
Yes.
You know, so people have to remove the cause. What caused the war? What caused separation? What caused poverty? What caused recession? Until we remove the cause, we'll have no peace. So I say in the Marcus name would say, united we stand, divided we fall. Rastafari rule over all.
Yes. Blessings, Kings. Go and hold it down. All right. Yes, Zion is massive. You don't know DJ Jam in the house. That was a man called Ras Myrhdak. Now, as you know, just before we go out, we're going to bring you the latest in entertainment news coming from Pistol Buzz, and just to talk about next week, Tuesday, same time, same place, right here on Zion Radio.